This video does not confirm or diagnose any medical condition. Any health-related mentions are purely alleged and discussed in a general commentary context.
Y'all, brace yourselves, because what just leaked is straight up shocking and heartbreaking. Unseen footage has surfaced revealing Teyana Taylor's private tape with ex-boyfriend Pierre, and the truth behind their relationship is far darker than anyone imagined. According to exclusive reports, this tape exposes moments of extreme intimacy, but that's only the tip of the iceberg. Alongside it, a pregnancy report has emerged, revealing that Teyana was allegedly pregnant multiple times with Pierre, and each time, heartbreakingly, the pregnancies were terminated. Fans and insiders are calling it a shocking tragedy because this isn't just gossip, it's a glimpse into the raw, emotional struggles of a superstar who's been hiding immense pain behind her public image. The footage allegedly shows not only romantic moments, but intense emotional conflicts, arguments, and private struggles that have been kept secret for years. And now, the world is seeing it all. What's even more explosive? Sources claim that this tape and the accompanying documents were never meant to be seen publicly, kept under tight wraps, but somehow they leaked, and now, they're spreading like wildfire across social media, leaving fans stunned, furious, and heartbroken all at once. People are calling it unbelievable, shocking, and tragic, with discussions exploding on forums, Twitter, and Instagram. Insiders suggest this leak could be part of a deliberate plot by people with agendas against Teyana, attempting to tarnish her image while exposing one of the most private chapters of her life. The emotional weight of seeing a star forced to confront such deeply personal pain in public is crushing, and fans everywhere are struggling to process the reality. Y'all, this is more than a scandal. It's a full-blown tragedy, an emotional earthquake, and the kind of viral content that leaves everyone speechless. What you're about to witness isn't just a private story. It's the heartbreaking truth behind Teyana Taylor's most private moments, and what
me and Aaron have, it's very healthy, and it's very gentle, and it's very soft, and it's very kind, and it's very sweet, and it's very warm, and it's one of the best feelings that I've ever had.
All right, man, we knew it was gonna happen. We knew it was gonna happen. Yeah. I didn't hear the news. Teyana Taylor and Pierre, they called it quits. I guess
Buckle up, because what you're about to hear isn't just shocking. It's the kind of story that rips through the quiet of celebrity life and exposes the raw, hidden tragedies that most fans will never see. Exclusive, unseen footage has surfaced showing Teyana Taylor with her ex-boyfriend Pierre in moments so intimate, so private, that they were never meant for the public eye. But this isn't just about a private tape anymore. This is about heartbreak, secrecy, and revelations that could change everything the world thinks it knows about one of the most guarded stars in the industry. Sources close to the matter have confirmed that alongside the tape, documents and a pregnancy report have leaked, revealing a shocking pattern: multiple pregnancies, each heartbreakingly ended before they could see the light of day. The footage allegedly shows a side of Teyana that fans have never seen: vulnerable, conflicted, torn between love and impossible decisions. And Pierre, once the center of her private world, appears on these tapes not just as a lover, but as a witness to the unspoken pain that Teyana carried silently. The reports suggest that these pregnancies were not public knowledge, and each decision left emotional scars that the world is only now beginning to understand. The tape captures arguments, emotional breakdowns, and moments of quiet despair, moments that were meant to remain behind closed doors, but have now erupted into public consciousness, igniting shockwaves across social media and entertainment circles. This story is more than gossip. It is a tragedy wrapped in secrecy, a glimpse into a life that many assumed was untouchable. Fans who have followed Teyana's career for years are now confronted with an unimaginable reality: that the image of strength and poise presented on stage and in public is only part of a deeper, far more complicated human experience. Those who have seen the tape describe a tension so thick it could be felt through the screen, an emotional turbulence that leaves viewers torn between empathy and disbelief. Every glance, every whispered word, every tear in this footage paints a portrait of someone who carried immense private pain while the world only saw the glamour and the headlines. According to insiders, the leaks were unexpected, and their impact immediate. Social media erupted within hours as the leaked footage continued to circulate, the intensity of the public reaction only escalated. Social media feeds were flooded with clips, screenshots, and discussions dissecting every second of Teyana Taylor and Pierre's private interactions. The emotional weight of the videos was undeniable. Viewers described feeling as though they were witnessing a private tragedy unfold in real time. Multiple sources have confirmed that the tape shows a side of Teyana rarely seen by anyone: vulnerable, raw, and visibly torn apart by the difficult choices she had to make. Each revealed pregnancy, and the decisions surrounding them cast an emotional shadow over the footage, leaving fans and insiders alike questioning how much of a celebrity's life is truly private. The pregnancy report, which surfaced alongside the tape, was a game-changer. It allegedly confirmed that Teyana experienced multiple pregnancies with Pierre, and each time, the pregnancies were terminated. The documents appear to have been kept confidential for years, but their leak has turned the private struggles of one of music's brightest stars into a public conversation about heartbreak, secrecy, and the pressures faced by celebrities. Observers described the report as harrowing and heartbreaking, with some calling it an unprecedented glimpse into the emotional reality of a life lived in the spotlight. Fans were shocked, some in disbelief, others moved to tears, as the narrative unfolded in real time online. Insiders suggest that the leaked footage and reports could not have come at a more explosive moment. The timing of the leak has ignited debates across forums and social platforms as viewers attempt to reconcile the glamorous public persona of Teyana with the deeply human and painful experiences revealed in these documents. The alleged private conflicts between Teyana and Pierre, captured on camera, illustrate the enormous emotional burden both endured. Whispers of tension, regret, and heartbreak echo through the clips, painting a portrait of a relationship caught between love and unspoken pain. Experts in celebrity media note that the leak exposes not just personal tragedy, but also the harsh realities of living under constant scrutiny. Every decision, every intimate moment, every heartbreak becomes fodder for public judgment. Observers commented on the courage it must take to live under such conditions, while simultaneously dealing with profoundly private emotional trauma. The footage reportedly captures arguments, moments of sorrow, and intimate conversations that reveal the depth of Teyana's inner conflict. Even fans who have long admired her resilience are struggling to process the vulnerability displayed. The public reaction has been a mix of outrage, sympathy, and astonishment. Comments poured in from all corners, dissecting every frame, analyzing every gesture, and speculating about the emotional toll the leaked pregnancies may have taken on her. Some suggested that Pierre appeared conflicted, witnessing the private consequences of decisions that neither public opinion nor media scrutiny should dictate. Others expressed frustration, wondering why such personal moments could ever become public, and pointing to the darker side of celebrity culture where nothing remains sacred. Social media platforms became a courtroom of public opinion. Fans debated not only the morality of leaking such intimate footage, but also the human cost for Teyana. Many emphasized the emotional trauma such exposure could cause, highlighting that the footage was more than scandal. It was a glimpse into an intensely private narrative of love, heartbreak, and resilience. Influencers, gossip blogs, and forums amplified the story, making the leak a viral sensation overnight. The viral traction was inevitable, as audiences struggled to look away from a story that was as tragic as it was sensational. The emotional impact on Teyana reportedly intensified after the leaks. Friends and insiders described her as devastated and overwhelmed, grappling with the sudden exposure of decisions she had made in the most private of circumstances. The leaks appear to have reignited old wounds, forcing a confrontation with both public judgment and personal grief. Sources describe her as quietly trying to navigate the storm, balancing the necessity of privacy with the reality that her personal life was now out in the open. Pierre's role in the leak has also become a subject of speculation. Some suggest he may have inadvertently contributed to the spread of the footage, while others insist he is as much a victim of circumstance as Teyana herself. The clips allegedly show his reactions of shock, sadness, and conflicted emotions, providing a stark view into the human cost of secrets exposed. Fans are now debating the fairness of publicizing such private experiences, highlighting the blurred line between celebrity and humanity, between curiosity and cruelty. The tragedy of the story lies not only in the leaked pregnancies, but in the emotional vulnerability captured in the footage. Each moment on camera reportedly reveals Teyana's struggle to reconcile love, career, and personal choices, all under the intense scrutiny of a world eager to judge. The combination of intimate conversation, emotional conflict, and the harsh reality of multiple terminated pregnancies presents an unprecedented look at the burdens carried by someone constantly in the public eye. Observers described the footage as painful to watch, yet impossible to ignore, emphasizing the lasting emotional impression it leaves on viewers. The leak has also fueled conspiracy theories, as some fans speculate about the motives behind its sudden public release. Certain reports suggest that individuals may have deliberately exposed the private tape and documents to damage Teyana's image, adding a layer of betrayal to an already emotional narrative. Whether intentional or accidental, the leak has ignited a media storm, forcing a conversation about privacy. Fans and critics alike continue to grapple with the gravity of the leak. The combination of intimate moments, emotional tension, and the harrowing pregnancy report has created a narrative that feels both tragic and sensational. Each detail, each revelation, is dissected with an intensity rarely seen outside of courtroom dramas, giving viewers an almost voyeuristic glimpse into the consequences of personal decisions made under immense pressure. The footage reportedly captures not only conflict and heartbreak, but also fleeting moments of tenderness, juxtaposed against the broader narrative of secrecy and exposure. As the fallout continues, Teyana Taylor remains at the center of a viral maelstrom. Her public image, previously carefully managed, now intersects with an intensely private and deeply emotional reality. Fans are left to navigate their own reactions, shock, sympathy, and disbelief all interwoven as the story develops further. What is certain is that the leak has transformed a personal tragedy into a cultural conversation, one that highlights the emotional complexities of life behind fame and the consequences of choices once hidden from public view. The magnitude of the story is undeniable. Millions are watching, discussing, and reacting to a narrative that is as emotionally devastating as it is sensational. The leaked footage, the pregnancy report, and the cascading revelations together create a viral drama that transcends gossip, placing the human experience at the forefront. For Teyana Taylor and Pierre, the consequences of exposure are profound, highlighting the precarious balance between celebrity and humanity, between privacy and public obsession. Every new post, clip, and discussion keeps the story alive, forcing viewers to confront the stark realities of personal decisions made under scrutiny. The leak is more than entertainment. It is a sobering look at heartbreak, secrecy, and the vulnerabilities of someone whose life has been constantly observed. Fans remain glued, unable to look away, as the narrative continues to unfold, each revelation adding layers of shock, empathy, and viral-level intensity to an already explosive situation. The fallout from the leaked footage and documents has reached a fever pitch, and the world is watching every reaction, every statement, and every social media post with bated breath. Fans, commentators, and gossip outlets are now dissecting the story frame by frame, trying to understand not only the tape itself, but the emotional and psychological consequences it has unleashed. Teyana Taylor, once known for her strength, grace, and resilience, now finds herself at the center of a storm that no amount of fame or influence could shield her from. Sources close to her describe the aftermath as nothing short of devastating, with emotional turbulence that has left even her closest allies struggling to offer support. The leaked private moments show not just intimacy, but the kind of vulnerability that the world rarely sees. Teyana's expressions of sorrow, doubt, and inner conflict are palpable, and Pierre's own reactions reveal a deep, complicated mix of remorse, confusion, and helplessness. The multiple pregnancies and the difficult decisions surrounding them form the emotional backbone of the leak, painting a portrait of two young individuals navigating love, responsibility, and private grief in a world obsessed with public appearances. Fans are grappling with the shocking realization that behind the fame and the music, there exists a profoundly human story of heartbreak and secrecy. As the leak spread, speculation has intensified. Some sources allege that certain parties may have deliberately leaked the footage to damage Teyana's image, while others suggest it was a breach of privacy by someone with access to her personal life. The implications are staggering. What was once a deeply private series of events has now become global conversation, a viral spectacle that is both sensational and profoundly tragic. The combination of intimate imagery, confidential documents, and the pregnancy reports has created a perfect storm of gossip, emotion, and outrage that has taken the internet by storm. Fans' reactions have been equally intense. Social media has become a whirlwind of commentary, with some expressing deep sympathy and empathy for Teyana, while others cannot comprehend the magnitude of what has been exposed. Every frame of the footage is scrutinized, every gesture analyzed, and every word repeated across platforms, leaving viewers captivated and emotionally raw. Influencers and gossip accounts have capitalized on the story, dissecting moments and providing analysis that blurs the line between reporting and voyeurism, further intensifying the emotional weight of the leak. The emotional narrative continues to deepen with each passing hour. Observers note that the footage captures arguments, moments of quiet despair, and fleeting glimpses of tenderness that together create a story of love, heartbreak, and profound vulnerability. Pierre's reactions, from frustration to sorrow, provide a mirror to Teyana's own struggles, showing that both were navigating a complex web of emotion, secrecy, and responsibility. The narrative is compelling not only because of the scandalous nature of the leak, but because it reveals a deeply human experience of grief, decision-making, and personal consequence under the harsh light of public exposure. The leaked pregnancy report adds another layer of emotional complexity. According to the documents, Teyana faced multiple pregnancies, each carrying its own emotional and physical burden. The decisions to end each pregnancy, while intensely private, now exist as public record in conjunction with the leaked footage, creating a scenario that is as tragic as it is shocking. Viewers are confronted with the difficult reality that celebrity life is often painted with glamour and success, yet the human experiences beneath the surface can be fraught with pain, heartbreak, and impossible choices. The reaction online has been relentless. Twitter threads analyzing every nuance of the footage have gone viral, with millions commenting, sharing, and debating. TikTok and Instagram Reels have compiled segments of the tape, further fueling discussion and emotional engagement. Fans are torn between outrage at the invasion of privacy and empathy for the emotional suffering revealed, a duality that makes the story impossible to ignore. Experts in media ethics have weighed in, calling the leak a stark reminder of the vulnerability of public figures, highlighting how the blend of fame. The story has also sparked conversations about privacy, consent, and the ethics of publicizing intimate moments. Many viewers have expressed frustration and anger at the sheer intrusion into Teyana's personal life, while others are captivated by the raw emotion and human drama that the footage presents. Discussions online often verge on a courtroom-like dissection, with fans debating responsibility, morality, and the impact of public scrutiny. Each post, comment, and video shared reinforces the viral power of the leak, ensuring that the emotional intensity continues to ripple across platforms. As additional clips and documents surface, the story grows more intricate and emotionally charged. The leaked footage reportedly includes heated arguments, moments of sorrow, and fleeting glimpses of joy that together tell a story of love constrained by circumstance, personal grief, and the ever-present pressure of fame. Observers describe the emotional resonance as overwhelming, noting that the combination of private heartbreak and public scrutiny creates a unique intensity rarely captured in celebrity gossip. The narrative now encompasses not only scandal but tragedy, weaving a tale of human vulnerability exposed on a global stage. The public's fascination with the leak is matched only by the emotional devastation it has caused for those directly involved. Teyana Taylor's private choices, once carefully guarded, have become the subject of global debate and analysis, transforming intimate moments into a viral spectacle. The footage, pregnancy reports, and leaked documents together create a complex story that balances sensational revelation with profoundly human emotion, making it impossible for viewers to remain indifferent. The story continues to evolve as social media amplifies every revelation, every clip, and every statement, ensuring that the emotional impact remains both immediate and enduring. Supporters of Teyana have rallied, using hashtags and campaigns to highlight empathy over judgment. Fans are trying to frame the narrative not as scandal alone, but as a story of human resilience and the emotional toll of living a life in the public eye. Meanwhile, gossip outlets and viral accounts continue to fuel discussion, dissecting each revelation with meticulous attention, keeping the emotional intensity and viral engagement at peak levels. The balance between empathy and fascination drives the story's continued reach, ensuring that it dominates conversation across digital platforms. The leak has also provoked speculation about broader consequences for celebrity privacy and media ethics. Analysts have suggested that the Teyana Taylor footage could serve as a case study in the vulnerabilities of public figures, the consequences of leaked intimate material, and the intersection of fame, personal trauma, and viral media consumption. The story is not just entertainment, it's a sobering reminder of the human cost behind the headlines, the heartbreak behind the music, and the reality of lives lived under relentless public scrutiny. Every new discussion, every shared clip, and every viral post amplifies the narrative further. Fans remain glued to their screens, compelled by the intensity of emotion, the weight of tragedy, and the shocking nature of the revelations. The footage and documents have transformed from private moments into a global conversation, forcing viewers to confront the intersection of fame, vulnerability, and human emotion in ways rarely seen. The story's viral reach underscores the enduring fascination with celebrity while highlighting the profound human consequences of exposure. Even as millions continue to engage with the story, the emotional core remains Teyana's private experiences, the heartbreak, the secrecy, and the human cost of personal decisions now revealed to the world. Pierre's own involvement, the leaked documents, and the intimate footage together create a narrative that is emotionally charged, tragic, and impossible to ignore. Social media, forums, and news outlets perpetuate the story, ensuring that the drama and heartbreak remain front and center in public consciousness. The combination of private tragedy, leaked intimacy, and public fascination ensures that this story will not fade quickly. Every clip, every report, and every discussion adds another layer of emotional intensity, making it one of the most shocking and viral celebrity stories in recent memory. Millions of viewers are now witnesses to a narrative that blends scandal, heartbreak, and human vulnerability in a way that is both sensational and profoundly tragic. The leak of Teyana Taylor's private moments, the confirmation of multiple pregnancies, and the cascading emotional consequences have created a story that transcends gossip. It is a viral-level drama, a deeply human tragedy, and a cautionary tale about fame, privacy, and the consequences of exposure. Fans remain riveted, unable to look away, as the story unfolds in real time, each revelation more shocking, more emotionally intense, and more heartbreaking than the last. The world has seen the private unraveling of Teyana Taylor's most intimate moments, and now the question remains, what does it all mean for her, for Pierre, and for the celebrity culture that thrives on secrets exposed? Fans are demanding answers. The internet is ablaze, and every post, every comment, every clip shared fuels a fire that cannot be extinguished. The leaked footage, the pregnancy reports, and the emotional revelations are not just scandal. They are a raw glimpse into heartbreak, vulnerability, and decisions made under the harshest pressures imaginable. The truth is devastating. Millions are watching, reacting, and sharing in disbelief as a star's private pain becomes a public spectacle. Every gesture, every tear, every whispered argument captured on tape is a reminder that fame does not shield anyone from suffering, and the human cost of exposure can be catastrophic. The emotional resonance of what has been revealed cannot be overstated. The leaks have shattered illusions, exposed raw grief, and forced a global audience to confront the fragility behind the spotlight. As the footage circulates, one thing is clear: this story is far from over. More clips, more documents, more revelations are inevitably waiting to surface, each one promising to escalate the drama, intensify the heartbreak, and deepen the tragedy. Fans, media outlets, and influencers are all glued, dissecting every frame, debating every decision, and reacting to a narrative that is both sensational and profoundly human. If you thought celebrity life was all glamour, think again. This is a story of secrecy, heartbreak, and shocking truths laid bare for the world to witness. Stay tuned, because the drama, the revelations, and the emotional devastation are only just beginning, and the world is watching every painful, viral moment unfold.